What's going on, guys? King Raven here, coming at you with another video today. So today I've got another very cool knife to show you. But before we get into today's video, let's do a quick wrist check. I'm wearing the Phobos PX002C. This is the OG Swiss quartz Phobos. That's sort of like a subby homage. Love this watch. It is outstanding. And today's knife is the Glow Rhino Fair and Forge Lightbringer. So this is made by Glow Rhino, but it's designed by Fair and Forge. And its name is the Lightbringer. It has tritium in the thumb stud as well as tritium in the back spacer. Watch my review on this. It's a really cool knife. So it's got some tritium valves in there that'll glow, so if it's in a low light situation or in a bag or whatever, you know exactly where your knife is. Great action, nitro V steel, G10. It's just really nice. Flipper or thumb studs. So let's flip this camera around and check out today's knife. So today we're going to take a look at the Designs Oni. This is my Designs Oni XL. Whoa, wait a minute, King Raven. We took a look at the Oni XL along with the Gen XL, right? You're right, you are. If you haven't watched that video, go check out that video. I said we're going to check out the Oni. That's right. We're going to check out the little brother, or I believe they made the Oni model first before they came out with the Oni XL, if I'm not mistaken. So the original design, but the little brother of the Oni XL, just the Oni. This is a small knife. So let's get into it, do a couple of size comparisons, some measurements, and I'll tell you what I think. So standard size comparisons, of course we're comparing it to the Oni XL, but PM2 and pair 3. Okay, as we can see, this is a little knife. Okay, very much smaller than the pair 3. The whole thing deployed almost fits inside the pair military 2's handle. So definitely looking at a small knife. There are a couple of other size comparisons. Let's do against the Benchmade Bug Out, which the Oni XL is basically the same length as the Bug Out, but the Oni XL is much taller of a knife, much beefier of a knife. And then this is the Spyderco Little Native. So this is a great little knife, and we're getting closer towards the size. But as you can see, this is still a much smaller knife. Even if we do cutting edge, it is still smaller than the Little Native. Alright, let's do two more quick comparisons. Okay, this is the Finch Knives Lucky 13. So this is a relatively small knife. This is the smallest Finch knife that I have, because the model 1929 is a little bit longer. So as you can see, this is still much larger than the Oni. And let's look at the Off-Grid Knives All Day Fixie. Now this is getting closer towards the size. Still a smaller knife Still smaller sharpened blade length, but definitely getting closer towards that size. I love this little all-day fixie. This sheath is attached to my wheelchair, so this little all-day fixie is with me all day. Alright, so let's do a quick size comparison. Let's start out with the Oni XL. Oni XL, we're looking at about a 7.5 inch knife. Cutting edge is right, just rubbing the back end of the 3 inch. So the cop definitely could call this a 3 inch knife as far as the cutting edge. Overall blade, right, just shy of like 3 1/4, coming up to the top of the G10. The little Oni. The Oni, we're looking at a 5 inch knife. Overall blade coming to the top of the G10, we're looking just maybe just a hair over 2 inches. Cutting edge, 1 3/4 inch all day long. 1 3/4 inch. So this is going to make a very legal knife in a lot of areas and everything, as long as you can have a locking knife. But so this is a great, this is a 5th pocket knife in my opinion. That's what I call these little knives like this, is a good 5th pocket knife. So we've compared the length. Let's do just some weight and thickness comparisons. So let's close up these blades. Alright, and zero out. Blade stock on the XL is a nice 0.10. Okay, blade stock on the regular Oni is still 0.10. So they still kept a good sturdy blade, but it's still thin and slicey. It's not huge blade stock. Handle thickness on the XL, that's a 1/2 inch, 0.50. Okay, on the little Oni, that's 5.3. 5.3, 5.2, depending on right where you hit it or how hard you squeeze the calipers and everything. So a little bit thicker than the XL, but that gives a little bit better purchase in your hand when you're doing a smaller knife. Weights. Let's zero this out. Make sure we're at 0. On the Oni XL, 4.4, yeah, 4.44 ounces. Okay. 2.75 ounces. So, even though this is small, it's still got a good little heft to it. So, I mean, it's not a heavy knife by any means, but it's got a good little heft, so it's very substantial. And this doesn't feel like some sort of little flimsy toy. This is a legitimate tool that is very, very well made. Both of these knives are using G10 and 14C28N. I think that's outstanding that they're using the same materials from each of the knives. So you're getting the exact same quality and materials as the big guy in the smaller one. So it makes it a very capable and very useful tool that's got good value. Now, ergos, okay? This, when I buy a glove, I buy basically a medium-sized glove. So I've got medium-sized hands, alright? So for me and my medium-sized hands, that's a 3-finger grip on this knife. But it is not an insecure grip. The G10's got good texture. It's got a good jimping and landing point up here. I do not feel like I'm lacking any type of gription or control. This definitely sticks in your hand. No problem with that. This is an excellent position for me as far as the using this knife, as well as a pinch grip. This pivot has those little lines that are actually into it, so it works as like sideways jimping and everything almost. So I definitely, for your right-handed, now if you're left-handed and everything, you're going to be on a more of a smooth pivot. But if you're right-handed, your thumb really can grab into those. So a pinch grip, whether you're doing it like this, you know, works very well with this little knife. So good grip like this, pinch grip, or if you take your top finger and you put it on this flat, and because it's got a good sharpening tool, it's not a finger tool, don't try to get your finger in there, you're going to cut yourself, but a good sharpening tool, if you put your finger on that tight flat, I get 4 fingers on this, so in a hammer grip, I can choke up like this, still be away from that blade, but I could really go through a good bit of cardboard with this knife, no problem. So if you needed that like power push through, that definitely works in this knife. So you can use this little flat right there. Got great scraping. That, of course, the benefits of a Tanto for all your draw cuts. It's just a very, very good, useful tool. It's got all the benefits of its big brother, but in a small package. And if you like to do knife pairings, stick that in your 5th pocket. Stick this as your regular knife. You've got both if you need like an office family box cutter, and then you have your regular knife as well. Alright guys, so let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's knife video. If you're wanting a good little 5th pocket knife and you love Tantos, check out the damn Designs Oni. It's a great value. These things, if I'm not mistaken, check out the damn Designs website. I'm going to try to link it below. But I believe these things are going for $45. And the construction and the materials, you cannot beat that. Alright, I think that's an exceptional value. 14C28N, G10, excellent construction. I mean, the fit and finish on these things are awesome. Okay, bring it up closer to, you can see the blade grind, the blade finish. I mean, they really did an outstanding job on these little knives. All damn design knives that I've handled so far that have been excellent. But this little Oni makes a wonderful utilitarian knife. So if you want something to stick in your 5th pocket that'll work as a box cutter, scraper, all those stuff that you really just need something that you can beat on, check out this knife. I really highly recommend it. Let me know what you think about the Oni. Alright? Or the Oni XL. But especially if you have the Oni, let me know what you think. let me know what you think about Damn Designs. Do you have any? I would love to know your thoughts. I'm really enjoying my Damn Designs, and I plan on getting more, okay? I plan on, they are now one of the few brands that I say I can collect that brand. Now, I have one-offs, but I have Hinder's, Spyderco's, Fair and Forges, Off-Grid Knives, and now Damn Designs. Those are the ones that I have really multiples of. And if you include my OTFs, it's Atfield Gear. I have 3 of those. But, the rest, you know, I have one of this, one of that. You know, they're just one-offs. Those are the brands that tend to draw me back in. And I'm looking forward to increasing my Damn Designs collection. Let me know what you think. Please follow me on Instagram at Shield Arms. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.